Hello again. Here I'm at Bangkok. Okay, last night, huge rain, whole night. So that gives me a very good excuse to take a half a day off. As a matter of fact, even I'm in Japan, I'm not going out every day. So I just live a normal life and just a change of the place. So I take a day off, and in the afternoon, I think I'm going out. Nothing to do in the morning, so I do a little talk show. Before I do this, I mentioned something. Someone left me a comment. Daniel, don't talk too much. We get bored. Show us something. Okay. If you get bored, why don't you just walk away? Okay. You can just switch this Daniel off, and he will not bother you anymore. This is a private channel. It's not a TV station, okay? And you think you're my boss or you're my wife? Can you tell me what to do? Okay, anyway, I love this guy. And what should we talk today? Some people asked me, say, why don't you do a comparison about Thailand and India? I don't think Thailand and India can compare very much together because they are very different. Rather, Thailand, Cambodia, Malaysia, Indonesia maybe, but India, you can really very much compare with Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. So this is why I think I'm going to talk about these three countries, do a little comparison. First of all, the people, okay, the people. For outsiders like us, they all very much the same to us, okay? Doesn't matter, people from Sri Lanka, India, and Bangladesh. They all look the same and very much the same. But if you want to know the difference, I would think Sri Lanka people are the most friendly people. Sri Lanka people are really not only friendly, but authentically helpful. They really try to help you, not on face. If you have some problem, they really try to help you and solve the problem for you. For example, once I was trying to exchange some money, but it was on Sunday, and I went to the jewelry shop, and people says, okay, I take you to the exchange place. So they took me to the exchange place and found it's closed. The jewelry shop actually checked the internet about the exchange rate and changed the money for me a little higher than what I can get from the exchange places. And things like this, if I want to go to the bus station, if I want to do something, they really try to help you actually what you need. So I really love Sri Lanka people very much. I think they are truly friendly. And the Bangladesh people. Bangladesh people are overheated friendly. You know, they're just so friendly that you sometimes you don't know how to act. For example, I went to a bakery just to buy a bread. Some people just shake my hands, okay? And no matter where I go, if I go to a hospital, I go to any tourist place, there's always official people come out and shake my hands and show me around. You know, they're just a little too friendly. And the other thing is that they can be extremely rude too. And but I must mention, they are not intentionally rude to you. It's just by their nature, it's by their culture. What rude? Okay, walk on the street. They can literally push you away because you're in their way, because you're not walking their own pace. The pedestrians are very narrow, and because of all the small sellers, shops, they get narrower and narrower. Some places you can only pass one person. This is why if you want to stop to see something and you block somebody's way, then they just don't say anything, just push your way. And I was pushed constantly by people. I got angry a couple of times. And then if you got angry, no one will fight with you. They just say, oh, sorry, they walk away. Okay, so they are extremely rude, but not intentionally. It's their culture. They touch each other all the time, even cars, vehicles, they touch each other all the time. So this is what I feel about Sri Lanka. This is what I feel about Bangladesh. But Indians are stay in the middle. Okay, Indians are feel a little further away, but they can be very friendly too. Very nice people. So this is what I feel about these three countries as a people. Okay, and then the cost of living. I do think Bangladesh and India are very much the same. Maybe Bangladesh is a little bit cheaper, but not for foreigners. Why? Because in Bangladesh, foreigners are not allowed to stay in ordinary hotels. They have to stay above 4-star hotels, okay? Because for your security. A couple of years ago, it wasn't like that. But now they have a new law to protect the foreigners. I was at the airport, and the people asked me to write my hotel details. I wasn't sure, and I thought this is just too much trouble. So actually, for my sake, okay, then I wrote my hotel, and then they called the hotel. Okay, the hotel came to the airport to pick me up, and when I got out at the airport, the airport assistant was waited for me outside for over 1 hour until she took me to the vehicle sent by the hotel, and she said goodbye to me. And make sure this foreigner is safe and picked up by the hotel vehicle. Okay, so that turned out to be for foreigners to visit Bangladesh is the most expensive country because you have to stay, you have to spend very much money on the hotels. Okay, I stayed like 11 days at a 4-star hotel in Bangladesh and turned out to be the most expensive country of the three for my journey. But ordinary lifestyle, like food, everything, I think is very cheap. And India is extremely cheap, of course. I don't want to mention again, but you just can watch my video. I think it is called Extremely Cheap Living in India. Okay, you can watch this video. Living expenses in Sri Lanka can be a little higher, but it's still very cheap for public transportation, for homestay, for everything. It's still very cheap for us. But it could be just a little bit more expensive than India and Bangladesh, but it's not important. In fact, I really enjoyed all the three countries in different aspects very, very much. And someday, if I have friends together, I would like to go back again. Okay. The third is natural beauty. Okay, natural beauty. Some people say, oh, you film this train view from Colombo to Kandy, but India is much more beautiful and this and that. They are different. Okay, they're different. They are all beautiful. They are very, but different. Instead of saying natural beauty, I would rather refer to cleanliness. I mean, how clean the city is. Sri Lanka is absolutely clean. I cannot say absolutely. You cannot compare with Japan, of course, but it's reasonably fair enough clean. And you go to the train station, bus station, mall, on the street or toilet. They are comparatively clean. They are comfortably clean. Okay, they're comfortably clean, and you don't feel disgusted. Okay, so and on the road too, the road is really much like developed countries like Malaysia, or Malaysia is not a developed country, isn't it? Anyway, it's very nice actually. You don't feel bad. India infrastructure is still under developing. It's still developing. Okay, not under developing. So it can be messy, it can be dirty. But some places, like in South India, like Trivandrum, okay, the Kerala, the capital. I really found that people are clean. At least they try to be clean. The street, everything, every morning they clean the street and they burn the leaves. Of course, it smells bad, but at least they do every day to clean the street. Bangladesh, oh my God, Bangladesh is it's terrible. Okay, it's terrible. It's like really, I feel like I live in the garbage. I feel like I'm one of the slum people in the Philippines, live in the garbage sites. You know, it smells so bad. All the street outside, you know, the water is just stinky. And anyway, Bangladesh is dirty. Bangladesh is terrible. Smells bad. Okay, so compared with the three countries, Bangladesh can be very beautiful in some places, but for this in the city, for the people gathered places, they need much to learn from people from Sri Lanka. Okay, they're all worth visiting. They're all interesting countries. So I would suggest if you do a trip, you can go to Sri Lanka first. Okay, Sri Lanka first. From Sri Lanka, you can get a visa online, or anyway, you can get your visa by your own way and travel to India by boat. There is a boat going there. And from India, you can go to Calcutta. There are train and bus going to Bangladesh. Okay, then you will be able to finish all the three countries in a row. But be careful. You must have a hotel address, phone number, and you have to tell the immigration officer your intention, how long you're going to stay and how you get out of the country, or even show your reservation of a ticket, just a reservation, okay? You just reserve some ticket, and you don't have to buy and show them, oh, on this day I will leave, then you have no problem, okay? For the visa thing, Sri Lanka is the easiest. It's very easy. You just go to there and they just stamp on you and smile at you. And very simple, 5 minutes. I think it's $20 or something, okay, for 30 days. India is most difficult to get a visa. You have to go online. I have a video about Indian visa. You can watch it. And Sri Lanka, India visa costs like $50. I don't remember. Anyway, cost money. And Bangladesh, you can get a visa on arrival for, I think it's $30. Anyway, for the money, you have to check the internet because they changed those time, and I don't really care very much about the money, so I don't remember very clearly. Okay, that's all for my talk, the comparison of these three countries, Sri Lanka, India, and Bangladesh. Thank you for watching. I hope this video will help you get some reference about these three countries you're going to visit. Thank you very much, and bye-bye. Because in Bangladesh, foreigners, say it again, because